The police say bus operators commit the most offences, and as a result, their main focus will be that particular group. Both Superintendent Vanny Cohen, head of the Central Division, and Inspector Linford Kingston, head of the Traffic Department, addressed the issue. They say bus operators commit the most prevalent traffic infringements, and this cannot be ignored.
The most prevalent offence on our statistics is that of taking on and setting on passengers outside of the bus stop. Now, who commit these offences? It's obviously the bus drivers. So we cannot turn a blind eye on these offences. We have to deal with them.
But who are responsible for transporting most of the nation's people? The bus drivers. They commit the most offences, they carry the most people, they infringe the traffic regulations more than anybody else. So obviously they become the target group of the RGPF. Because if you are in the higher echelon of those who are committing the offences, more obviously the focus of the force is going to be on you. As opposed to, we're not saying that other people are not committing offences, but I don't think we can deny, based on the statistics that Inspector Kingston has just presented, I don't think we can deny that bus drivers commit most of the traffic violations than any other class or category of drivers.
One related issue that has caused much back and forth between bus operators and lawmen, which often ends up in traffic court, is that of drop-off and pick-up of passengers. Some busmen say when this is done, they are catering for the people such as the elderly and the children. But the police say drop-off in unauthorized areas is not permitted. However, whether or not a charge is issued in it depends on the discretion of the police officer on the scene. Superintendent Cohen says the police force is not interested in creating animosity with bus operators, but simply in having the law obeyed.
And you see them all the time. They would stop in a no parking outside of a bus stop, and the conductor will come out and look around first to ensure that there are no police officers around. And if a police officer shows up, oh, sorry, officer, but you know that what you're doing was wrong. There's a cat and mouse game that is being played between bus drivers and police officers. When the police officers are not around, the busmen take as many chances as they can. When the police officer catches you, you apologize, But I often say to bus drivers, your apology doesn't make much sense to me. If I'm going to give you a ticket, that apology that you have just made wouldn't help, because you know what you're doing was wrong, and I don't have to be there for you to do the right thing.
The police says it has implemented and will continue radar checks in the outer parishes to reduce the number of traffic-related offences, given an apparent increase in accidents. Orselyn Crosby, GBN News.